Okay, the next thing we're going to do is show you how to make a test class. And this would be beneficial if there are many teachers on your team or even in your building who are teaching the same concept at the same time. You can create a Google Classroom as an idea bank or a lesson bank, and you can both pull from it. So I'm going to do that right now. You're in Google Classroom, and all you're going to do is go over here to the plus sign to create a new class. And I'm titling this Distance Learning 5th Grade Music. And I teach at 2 different buildings here in the district, and my colleague Jen Lennox Kittione, she also teaches at 2 buildings here in the district, and we try to coordinate our lessons at the same time so that we're teaching the same concepts to the same students. So what I'm going to do here, you see that I just created that. I don't need to have anyone add the class code because this is like a fake class. This is just a way for us to quickly just pull an assignment. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to People, and I'm adding Jen as a teacher so that she will have the same capabilities that I will in this class. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to invite her to the class, and both of us can go up here to classwork, and let's say if I want to create a topic. The topic is movement, for example. And I have a bunch of lessons about folk dance or other types of dance or the movement that we can do with music. And so what I'm going to do is I put everything, before I put it in the student's Google Classroom, I put it in this test class. And then all I have to do later on, for example, all I'm going to do is it's going to create a material right here in, putting it in movement in this topic. And I just type in lesson number 1. Lesson 1, for example, I could add a YouTube link or other file either from my computer or from my Google Drive, and I will go ahead and post it. Now, since this is a fake class, it's not going to show up anywhere for students yet. But what I'm going to do is I go over here to a different class. I'm just going to pull one of my 5th grade classes, Mr. Hillerich, 5th grade teacher. And what I do is I go up here to classwork, and I'm going to make, you can put this whatever topic you want. If you want to create a new topic of distance learning and just put the date on it for each lesson that you have, you could do that too. Anyway, go over to reuse post, and it will show all my classes here. And you can see the first one up here is that distance learning class. And I just select that first lesson I just created, and I reuse it. And it will appear for, as you can see, for this class. Or if you have specific students in that class that need to see that lesson, or if you don't, if you've got lessons that you present to certain students in your class and then other lessons you present to other students, you could do it that way as well. So you can see it looks just like the one that I had from that test class. And I just click on post. And I didn't have to rewrite anything for this classroom. This is my classroom solely here. But what I did is I pulled something from that test class, again, the idea bank, to put it into this classroom that I use. So that way you have teachers not having to reinvent the wheel across the district. You're sharing resources remotely, and it all benefits students.